Hello friends, today we are going to look a simple to-do list with Angular. Here is the input box, so enter here and it adds the to-do list. Enter to-do 4 and it adds to to-do list. When it finishes the to-do item, just click on the checkbox. It adds to finish list. It's added to finish list. Or click on the to do 3, it adds to finish list. Again, if you want to move to back to do list, just uncheck it, adds to again to do list. And also if you want to delete the list item, any one of the list, just click on the delete icon. It shows the pop-up. It asks, are you sure you want to delete? Just click OK. It deletes that item. The same thing will apply finish list also. Just click the delete icon and click OK. It deletes the item. Okay, let's go to write the program. Open the command prompt with respective folder. ng new to-do list. Enter. Would you like to add Angular routing? Here we are not working with routing. We are not moving to any pages. So here routing part is not required. So enter. We are going to use the simple CSS. Select CSS. Enter. Installing packages. Let's wait until finish this. Now packages installed successfully. Let's open this project in VS Code. To open this project in VS Code from the command prompt, first enter to project folder, cd to do list, enter, type code space dot, enter. It opens a Visual Studio Code with that project. So here is the to-do list Angular folder structure. So here is the src folder. Within that you may see app folder. These are the default app component comes with the project. To develop to-do list, we are gonna use Bootstrap. So let's add the Bootstrap to this project. Let's open the browser. From ng Bootstrap, let's copy this ng add. Let's open the new terminal in VS Code and paste it and enter. Now let's create a to-do list component. ng space g space c space to do. G for generate, C for component. Let's enter. It's created a to-do component in app folder. This component will come with a CSS, HTML and the scripting files. Let's open to-do component TS and copy the selector and just add to in the app component. So this is the code which is comes by default while creating the project. Now let's delete all the code from this app component.html. Add here app to do. Let's run the project once and check is it working or not. Go to the terminal, type ng space sir space hyphen open. It opens the browser. After generating browser application bundle process is done. See here we are seeing the to do works. So now our project is working fine. Now let's write our code. Before the writing, so let's try to understand how it's developed the HTML part. Completely it's a blue color applied to body. Again a complete a width box. Then our main to-do list box. In to-do list box, one is header, and next we added the input and the one button, and after added a to-do list header, and then we added our list items. Within the list items we have the checkbox and our text, and at the end we have the delete icon. So let's add these all first in our code. Now let's go back to VS Code. Now open our to-do component.html. Delete the default text. Create a div with container fluid class. Insert the div, create the another div. It is a complete full length column. So apply some CSS classes like the flex and the this content justified to center. Within that create a div which is our main to-do list box. For this div added some custom class. Add to-do list header in this div, and let's check how it looks. It's added the to-do list header. Now we'll add the rest of the content here. So now let's apply the blue color to the body. Let's open the style.css. Apply the background to the body. It's applied. Now let's add the rest of the code. For the rest of the code, I have already prepared some CSS styles. So those enter the CSS part will add to do component.css. Here is the complete the CSS part. So in our application, we are going to use bootstrap icons like a delete icon. So those bootstrap icons are imported here. After applying the CSS part, our to-do list will look like this. Add some custom text to our header. Now our header, it will be center with the background color, and add other part of the HTML part here. Now add the input box and the add button. Now we'll add the to-do list HTML code here. It is a customized class added to-do list. It contains header to-do list and row. Row has a checkbox, paragraph, delete button. Let's add some text on the paragraph and see how it looks. Now it's looking nice. Now the finished list also look like the same. So just copy this part and paste to next the to-do list. Change the to-do list to finished list. Now see how it looks. Now we have to-do list and finish list. Now let's add some script here. Open to-do component.ts. Create a variable to-do value. This to-do value will be applied to our input. So create here ng model and apply to-do value. Now it's showing the error because the form modules were not imported in our module. So let's open the app.module.ts. In imports, add the form module. Now the error was gone. Let's open the component ts, create a one constructor, and also create a to-do list. So to-do list is a type of to-do. So let's create a to-do class. In the app folder, create a new folder, name class, and again create a new file, todo.ts. Here write the to-do class. In to-do, two variables are required. One is the content. Content is the type of string. Another one is a value. It is a type of boolean. Now import the to-do. Here we'll add some static text. This to-do list is array with objects. The object has a content and value. Let's populate these to-do list values. Go to our HTML file. So this is our list item. So make it loop *ng for let to-do of to-do list and also create the index. Right, I equals to index. Apply the ng model to input to do that value, and input change also required here. When click on the checkboxes, as the done, it moves to finish list, right? So here ng model change is required. So let's create the ng model and add a function change to do. So it's showing error because the function is not available in our script file. So let's create a change to do function. Let's delete to do item and add our to do dot content. Let's open how it looks. So here is the our to do list. It's added the to do 1, to do 2, to do 3. Let's add events to add button. So this is the add button. Here add the click event. Click, add to do method. Go to do component.ts. Create a add to do function. Here our to do list is a array of objects. Each object have the content and value. When click the add button, so need to push that new object into to do list. This dot to do list dot push. Let's create a new object with the content and value field. Here content is our input, so let's take the to do value from the input. The default checkbox is unchecked, so the value should be false. And after the adding this to do list, will make the that input box is empty. This dot to do value equals to empty string. Let's see how it is now. To do 4 add, it's added. To do 5 add, it's added here. When click the checkboxes, these to do items move to finish list. So the checkbox change event is required now. Here we added a change to do method. So here we'll take the index within the function. Here we pass the index value. Create I is a number. So now let's get that item from the to do list. So we'll create a one constant item equals to this dot to do list dot splice I comma 1. Now these item we need to add to finish list, but here we are not created any finish list yet. So now let's create the finish list. It is also type of to do. Now back to change to do method. This dot finish list dot push item of 0. This splice returns an array. So now the item is a object of array. So that's why we took the item of 0. So now let's print the item in console. Go to inspect, open the console, just click on the checkbox. See, it's an array of object. It has one item. So that's why we took the item of 0. So now let's apply the finish list to our template. So it is a same like a copy of to do list. So just copy the ng for from the to do list item and change the variable to do list to finish list. And also we add the value to input. So let's copy ng model and add to here, and also change the content for the paragraph and save. Let's see. Now finished list is empty now. So now let's so click the to do one. See, it's added to finished list, and also click the to do 2, to do 3. See, all are moved to finished list. If you want to move it back to do list, so you need to uncheck it. So when uncheck it, it should be moved to do list. So let's create that method. So here the input change function is required, same as the to do list. So let's copy this and change the method name, change finished. Here we'll create a change finished function. Here we'll pass the index of the finished list. Let's get that item from the finished list based on the index. Constant item equals to this dot finished list dot splice I comma 1, and next this dot to do list dot push item of 0. So now let's check. Click on the to do 1 checkbox. It's added to finished list. Perfect. To do 2, it's added to finished list. So when click on the to do 1, it should be moved to do list. Uncheck this box. So it's added to do list, and to do also it's added to do list. Now it's working fine, but it's a finished list. It's showing very empty. Finished list should be enabled when it has at least one item. Now go back to here. We'll add the ng if finished list dot length greater than 0. Now it's hidden. Check the to do one. So it is added to finished list. It's enabled now. When uncheck it, hidden again. Now let's add the delete method. When click on the delete icon, the pop-up should be appear, and it asks the are you sure you want to delete with OK and the cancel button. When click the cancel, it should be close the pop-up without any action. When click on the OK button, the item should be deleted. So for this we need a pop-up. Now let's open ng bootstrap model. So we'll try this with the prompt 1. Now let's try the open confirm model. So we need same this type of. So let's copy code from this. Let's copy the template and add it bottom in ng template. So let's create a ng template and add here. So for this ng model, we need to create a ID for this ng template. So now let's create a ID content and space, and also add let -model. Open to do component ts, import the ng model, and go to constructor, add the ng model as a model service. Now create a open model function. So here we pass the content, which is a type of template ref. Let's import the template ref, and also we need the index of the deleted row, and also we need the type. This open model we use for the both to-do list and the finish list. So in type we'll pass the is this to-do or finished. This dot model services dot open. First we'll add the content, then we'll add the extra options dot result dot then. In this model we get the two type of results. One is the result and another one is the reason. So when click OK, the value will be passed to result. When click on the cancel, it comes to reason. So now let's add the open model method to our delete button. So go back to do component.html. Here is our button. Now add the click open model. So pass the our ng template id and index and the type, which type of it is it to do list or the finish list. So the same method will call in finish list also. So now let's copy this and paste in finish list and change the to do list to finish list and save. So in results we write the if condition. If type equals to do list, then this dot to do list dot splice I comma 1. So in else write the this dot finish list dot splice I comma 1. So now let's go back to component.html. Let's change the default text. So header title will change to delete, and we remove this paragraph, not required now. So these are you sure want to delete? Yeah, this we need required. So let's keep this and delete the rest of the content. Strong tag also not required. Let's delete this. Now save this and let's check how it works. Add the to do 4. Add. Click on the checkbox. So it's added to finish list. To do 3 also it's added to finish list. Now try to delete the to do 3. Click on the delete icon. So it deletes. Are you sure want to delete? When click on the cancel, nothing will happen. Again click on the delete icon. So now click on the OK. So to do 3 is deleted now. And also same thing in to do list. Try to delete to do 2. Click on the delete icon and click OK. See that to do 2 is deleted now. Now check the again all functions. Try to add the another item to do 5. Add. It's added to do list. Now try to unbox the to do 4. So it's added to do list and finish list is hidden now. So guys, here it is the to do list. I hope you all like it. Thank you for watching.